Okay, we've been waiting to get Rachel back on to catch us up on one of our favorites, Love Island USA.
So true. We are almost halfway through the season already. Oh my goodness.
Hard to believe.
I know. A lot has happened. If you're watching, Rachel and I pretty much talk about this at our desks every day. So now we're just going to join you. You're joining the chat. So what do you think about the season so far?
I think it's been a really slow start.
I agree.
I think that's exactly why we got to Krause right away. So I think it's been a good thing because people were really comfortable in their couples and we haven't been seeing the exploring that's been so much fun from a lot of the different couples. So finally seeing things getting shaken up, I think I'm now paying a lot closer attention to what's happening.
They did go to Krause earlier than normal.
Yeah, I don't feel like they normally go in like another week or even 2 weeks.
I thought so too.
It's almost toward the end.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. I think they knew we were all bored at home.
Is there anything different about this season compared to previous ones?
Yeah.
Just that? Any things that were built in to make it more unique?
I think that we haven't really seen any dates this season. And so that's been really interesting. I don't know if that was on purpose or what it was, but I don't feel like we've gotten to really get to know a lot of the couples outside of the villa in those settings. And so that's been kind of interesting. So I don't feel like I have a really deep connection with a lot of the couples. Sure. I think that's partly why.
And they haven't set up their bombshells to succeed, if you ask me, because usually they come in and you get to choose 2 islanders to go on a date with. And you kind of build those relationships. And we've seen bombshells just kind of the way Soul was treated.
Yes.
She wasn't given a chance.
No, and it's really been kind of unfortunate again, I think, because we saw so many couples that were really locked in, and maybe not even for a good reason, but it felt like they said that they were ready to explore, they were not ready to explore, and they were really closed off, and we just kind of saw bombshells coming forward and just really getting shot down, which is really unfortunate. It's really kind of against the point of the show.
Right.
And I think we need to be seeing a lot more of that. It's the messiness that we're all here for, and it also helps prove if you're actually going to be able to survive in the real world.
Yeah.
What are people happy about? Is there anything good? I'll be honest, I have not seen Love Island.
Yeah, girl, and you're not missing much.
I know,
this season is
I learn from you two. I hear them chatting at their desk. So anything, if somebody like me is at home going, maybe it's not too late to get on this Love Island train, what would you say could be a good sell?
Oh, I think the Zach and Bryce matchup has been my favorite part of the season.
Heard about
so
them.
The best couple yet.
The bromance that Zach's own brother swinging in on. It's so much fun, and I mean, whether it happens or it doesn't, I'm fine with it either. It's giving me something to talk about more than Corbin's flat AI voice, which has been so much fun.
Oh, Corbin. I read recently, they think that he has a secret Jamaican accent that he's trying to conceal.
Okay.
And that's making him, this is what they told me on TikTok, y'all. I don't really know.
Yep.
But that is a theory of why he sounds so robotic and unnatural. Is that he's trying to maybe suppress an accent to not be, as ethnic as he is or something. I don't know.
And that would make sense because based on what he told Melanie about his heritage, I mean, that would make sense if that was something he was trying to maybe dial back in to be a little bit more relatable. But I mean, again, the TikToks that it's giving us of I got a text is so funny, and I won't recover.
Melanie,
Genzi.
can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Okay, before we go, who do you like?
I really like Trinity. I would love to see if she ends up making it with Bryce. I was not a fan of Bryce. He is as dry as a vanilla wafer, but he is really growing on me. And I think he really likes her. He was so emotional. He's going to swim his way to the villa to get to her. So I'm now rooting for them. I am interested to see how things go for Melanie. I am now rooting for her and not Sincere. I'm now rooting for Anaya and not KC.
Same.
So I'm not rooting for a lot of the couples that we have, and I'm excited to see what that means for people. And I'm ready to see a few people go home.
Yeah, it's time for a cut is what I think.
I'm telling you.
All right.
We got to trim the herd.
There we go. More Love Island to come. Rachel, as always, thank you.